brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell, two brains, one cell. Never was, man.
Never was, man. Should just start it with the only thing on screen are my eyes.
Just super zoomed in.
Welcome back, everyone. To Two Brains, One Cell, episode 119, baby, let's go.
It'll be like a slow zoom.
Yeah.
from your eyes.
And then all of a sudden, snap.
Never was, man.
I hope you know I genuinely thought about just doing that to wake Gabe up.
Into the megaphone.
Yeah.
Did you already say 119?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, we're at 101 subscribers.
I thought you were about to just say it again.
Guys, welcome back.
Did you say? Okay, welcome back to episode 119. Yeah. Subscribers 101.
Yeah,
Anyone?
Just in case you were wondering, we know stuff. Let us know if you want to learn anything about Subscribers 101.
Obviously.
Wait, what's that? Yeah, it's because we have 101 subscribers.
Please
what?
don't subscribe. Don't you fucking do it.
Subscribble?
Subscribble. Shout out Alexis.
I know. That was our thing.
Damn.
Last episode when we were like, we're almost to 100, but like we're not going to celebrate till we hit quite a bit over 100.
Yeah.
Because people unsubscribe quite a bit. So we're not going to do anything yet until we are in a comfortable spot over 100. Then we'll get it going. All right? All right. Cool.
Cool. Can I tell you about my heart almost exploding this week?
Yeah, I'm like, that doesn't sound interesting.
No.
This is actually a podcast for really interesting, funny stuff. So
Yeah,
if you could just not do
if
that.
it didn't happen, shut up.
Your heart didn't explode, so don't.
Is there even really a story?
That should have been me when I was like, I almost had a brain aneurysm. Oh, but you didn't, though.
But you didn't.
So shut up about
So
it.
you're fine. So I don't know why you're still talking. But I recently upped my ADHD medicine dose because I'm like, all right, it's not being as effective anymore. So obviously when it's not as effective, you get more. And obviously my doctor was like, how much you want? He didn't say that. He's like, okay, we'll put it up to this.
You're all,
3, 4, 5, 6.
never was, man.
How do you count?
You know that you start counting and then you start doing the who was, man. And he goes, ooh, yeah, we're gonna get that up there.
It's like, ooh,
Ooh,
yeah, ooh.
ooh, you watch Casey Rocket? Whoa, let's get you up there.
Do you need another antidepressant? That'd be the fucking third. But on Monday, I decided to I wanted to test it out first with my regular dose. So I took a 10 in the morning. I was supposed to take another 10 at lunch. So I took 2 of my 10s because my next dose is a 20 in a single pill. So I'm like, okay, it's the same shit. It's the same exact thing. Let's try it out. My heart rate got to 115, and it didn't go below 100 for about an hour, hour and a half.
Dang.
And it took another 5 hours for it to go below 90.
That makes me wonder what my resting. I never checked it out.
My resting is 70. So yeah, it was bad. I had to just leave work super early to go home and lay down just in case I was about to die.
This is concerning. I mean, this is wildly a different situation. It's more concerning on your end, but that makes me wonder because whenever I get on the Stairmaster, I'm at 170.
No, that's normal. That's
Especially for cardio.
Yeah, that's super normal.
Actually, I read that over 150 to 160 something is the typical for cardio, and I was kicking 175 at one point, and I was like,
stair climbers are intensive cardio.
I was like,
That
am I
shit's-
gonna die?
That shit's intense. But the biggest difference is I was sitting down at my desk.
Right. That's why I was like, it's more concerning on your end, is
'Cause,
because you weren't doing anything.
Yeah, it should be at my resting.
Yeah.
So the next day, I'm like, okay, not doing that again. And so I took my normal dose, and it happened again.
Oh.
And I'm like, I fucked up. I fucked up somewhere. Uh-oh. But I just went through the day. I'm like, fuck it, it's not as bad as yesterday. Heart rate was super high. Basically ran a marathon sitting down for 5 hours.
That's pretty sick.
I was so tired.
That's pretty sick.
I'm fucking exhausted. And then the next day, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna eat it I'm gonna take it after I eat. See if that helps. Didn't. Same fucking thing. And then I called my doctor because obviously I'm like, hey, that's not normal.
This conversation is making my heart rate go up.
Probably same. It's probably like
Just
200.
talking about this, my heart is going faster.
I know. Yeah. So they were just like, stop taking it. I was like, okay. What now? They're like, oh, we don't know. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'll make a suggestion to the doctor. You once told me about extended release Ritalin. So they prescribed me an extended release, and I went and picked that up. And so instead of 2 pills a day, it's just one throughout the whole. This thing is more than my first fucking dose.
Really?
Like, it's like each pill is 30 milligram. I used to take 10. I used to take 20 in a day. They still upped my fucking dose.
It's because you're on the phone and you're like, yeah, my heart rate. Oh my God, look at that flower.
You got me. I'll be honest. I was like, wait, what?
They were like, oh, fucking. Yeah, buddy, we'll get you.
For sure.
We'll get you something.
Yeah, so I haven't taken it. I'm going to wait till Monday because I'm giving my body a break.
Smart.
Because boom, boom, pow.
How you like me now?
Exactly.
How much for a feature? 100,000. Wow.
Yeah.
Playboy bunny etched on the keys. Sorry, that just reminded
That's
me.
expensive.
It was either going to be the Black Eyed Peas song. Boom, boom, pow. I'm rocking my style. You're 2000 and late. Or it was going to be that one by Joey Valance and Break. That one's been stuck in my head for the past, 2.5 weeks. Hey, you didn't take your pill today. Over here.
I didn't take any of the pills today. Yeah, so that's fun.
That's nice.
I know, right? And then I also am getting another oral surgery soon.
Get that other side. That's fucked.
Yeah, it finally was able to drain. 15 minutes. I was sitting there for 15 minutes squeezing a gross yellow sticky substance mixed in with all the blood clots that I'm pushing out. Oh my, it hurt.
You want to throw up.
Oh, yeah. If you would have seen it, you would have.
Speaking of that, I like to chew on stuff, right?
Yeah.
After I got done flossing my teeth, I was chewing on the flosser.
You always do that.
And I got to a point where it was mangled so bad. And I was chewing on it, doing something, and all of a sudden I was chewing on it, and it was like I was causing tension on it, and then it gave and shot and ripped my gums open below my teeth where it starts to connect to where the tongue moves a little bit. So I have this line and it's bad because every time I move my mouth in any way, shape, or form, it feels like someone's just poking an X-Acto knife into my gums and everything right there.
I've done that to my ball sack.
Oh, with your flosser?
Yeah.
Chewing on a flosser with your ball sack?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you not? It's like the movie Teeth, but for guys.
It's actually my new song coming.
Flosser on the balls.
Chewing on a flosser with my ball sack.
That's bar. I don't even know what I was saying.
You did that to your balls?
Right. So what you do? What was I even saying?
You're talking
before?
about getting the...
Oh, right.
Yeah, that nastiness.
My next week and a half to 2 weeks is fucked.
That's like the last episode. I had the same situation.
Yeah. This weekend, I'm right after this, I got to go home, shower, and then drive to Eagle Mountain to go dog sit. And then come back Monday, go get my new keys to my new place, which, have to drop $1,500 for already, and then I have to pay rent on my current place. The whole week just moving shit. It's the Saturday, I move heavy shit. The next day is my birthday. I don't even think I'm going to have time to go fucking do anything. I'm just going to have to be moving shit.
I was thinking about that because it's the 4th of July.
Yeah.
on Thursday. Then Friday, Saturday, at least in my case, I have the Twilight Concerts is doing back-to-back concerts.
Oh, damn.
And it's Ben Bomer and then Diplo
Oh, what the fuck?
on the 6th. Then your birthday.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus
It's
Christ.
fucked. And then the Tuesday after is when I get this out. It's like I can't even go do like birthday dinners because
Yeah.
I'm gonna have stitches, which I'm not that bugged about. I'd rather have this out because it's
Right.
been bugging the fuck out of me and it hurts. Yeah, and then just work. On top of that, I have to start doing a lot more overtime to make sure I can pay for everything. So I'm gonna turn 22 and probably feel 80.
Yeah. And your heart is going to also be 80.
Yeah, I'm so tired.
And your back and your knees.
Oh, my knees have been fucked for a minute now. Sucked your dick too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone say not enough.
Someone say not enough.
Someone say not enough. Oh my god. Okay, real quick on that. The presidential debate came up on my TikTok last night as it was happening. And I was taking a shit, so I'm like, okay. And I started watching it. What a fucking joke.
Oh, no.
What a goddamn joke
The
this
only
country
thing-
is.
The only thing I saw from it was just a picture of them at the podiums, and that was all I saw.
They're both idiots.
Yeah.
They both suck.
Did it feel like two little kids on stage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Could have guessed that.
fucking the only thing they were going on about, like especially Trump, was black jobs. And
Really?
Everyone in the comments was, "What the fuck's a black job?"
Oh my
It's like, answer that, Trumpy.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean black jobs? And he's like, the immigrants are stealing black jobs now. And he said, the immigrants are stealing Hispanic people's jobs. Are you fucking dumb?
I just am sitting there being like, they're stealing black jobs. They're stealing blue jobs,
That's 1-to-1.
red jobs,
1-to-1.
couple of green jobs if you're really getting into it. Okay,
Hey, they can't get those kinds of cards.
Well,
That's the whole issue.
let me tell you what. They come for the black jobs. They come for the blue ones. Everybody's jobs.
But it was funny because they were just throwing fucking shade at each other.
Ugh.
And it was really funny because Trump was like, yeah, anyone see this inflation shit?
He says it like he's got a card up his sleeve.
Literally.
He's
like, anyone see this inflation?
yeah, he's like sweating. He's like, now what about this inflation? Have you guys seen it? I've seen it personally. It's affecting me and my billions of dollars.
Yeah. He quite literally said, I left him a perfect country. He said that. He's like, it was amazing. It was great. And then it goes to Biden. He's like,
You're a felon.
he just said, you didn't do a damn thing. He's like, yeah, you kept inflation down because unemployment was at 15%. You didn't do a damn thing about jack all, which is true. But at the same time, they were like, hey, so Biden, the shit you said you was going to do, why not? And he's like, what?
When's lunch?
When's lunch?
So that was our quick political segment.
It is such a joke. There's so much shit I could say about it.
I wanted to bring up, as of last episode,
The house starts floating.
we talked about the Magic Railroad.
Did you watch it?
I did. I found it on YouTube. You can watch it for free.
You did tell me that.
And I
Should I make Lizzie watch that tonight?
absolutely yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
I gotta say, I got a few points here. A,
Toothpick.
nostalgic as fuck.
Oh, I bet.
My God, it was it was the best.
How was the animation?
I
haven't seen any
There's-
of the old Thomas
There's
shit.
like barely any animation, and if the parts that do have animation are like when they're going through like the magic tunnel and shit.
Yeah.
So you kind of expect to be a weird CGI thing.
Well, yeah, it's a fucking train going through Fenboy Tunnel.
Yeah, and
Maybe that's all it was. He went into Fenboy's Tunnel.
yeah, Thomas took a bunch of Fent and went through a tunnel.
He was just tripping balls the whole time.
Oh, there it is.
Thought
All right.
it was a real train.
I took a couple pictures and sent them to Cade, and one of them was a picture of James looking just absolutely fucking pissed off. And I said, bro, I fucking hate this dude.
It was pretty funny.
Fuck James.
I forgot you sent me those. Yeah.
And
I knew you watched it.
I wanted to bring up, because after I said that and then like finished watching it, James had like, you know, like a rock in his shoe, but I don't think he was as bad as I thought he was. But I might need to go watch some of the episodes that I used to watch.
You go back on a past episode, and James was like, "Hey, fuck you, Thomas."
Yeah, he's like, literally, fuck you, dude. I
It's like,
fucking
Thomas,
hate you.
go drive off a bridge.
Thomas, are you not aware of the people taking black jobs in America?
Chugga chugga choot choot yourself, buddy.
Then the next one I sent was, Gordon is also a fucking dick, dude. And that's the thing, is Gordon, he
is the police chief, and he calls Batman.
he's like very stuck up, very snooty, and he's just a bigger blue train, so he likes to bring that up a lot. And
He's like the big dick in locker room type of guy.
yeah. Then the next one I took was a Fent boy looking hella Fent like.
Yo, he is look at the smoke. He's off the vent.
Got the Fent, dude.
That is the bro. That's not fucking brake smoke. That's Fent.
And I got a video of Gordon looking pissed off and Thomas pulling up next to him, looking all looking all happy. Then
Thomas pulling up to his ops
with the gun again.
Yeah.
But the thing that I also wanted to bring up was I forgot. We kept saying the conductor this, the conductor that. Who I was talking about was Sir Topham Hatt. He was the guy with the big hat, and he was the bigger guy with the suit and everything. And the conductor was usually in the show was just a guy with like a blue shirt and a blue hat and everything.
Yeah.
And in the movie, it was Alec Baldwin. But there was
Did that guy shoot someone?
I've never heard of that.
Oh, okay. I saw something on like it was Reddit, I think. Probably shouldn't trust it.
Yeah. Who knows?
We may never know.
But there were points like there's a part where Alec Baldwin has like this toy bat and a toy ball, and they're like he's making it look like they're having conversation. Then he hits one, and for some reason as a kid that really like something about the bat and the ball. I wanted them. They were so cool. There's watching it now is like there's literally nothing special about those, but they were fucking. I wanted them so bad.
Well, we couldn't have the fucking train, so we got to find something.
Then there was like. There was a part where there's a toy wooden train, and they're just kind of it almost looks like they're trying to make it gallop in a weird way when the kid's playing with it. And I remember that toy being I was like, holy fuck, that's so cool.
That's so fucking sick.
And another key point I wanted to bring up was last episode. I was like, yeah, Thomas didn't have a face, and then he went through the tunnel and he got a face. That's not how it went. That's how it went with Lady. She got her face back and everything in the tunnel, but Thomas was just normal the whole time.
Okay, that's what but didn't he lose it at one point?
No.
What?
That's what I thought. I thought at one point he didn't have it because he was out in the real world for too long, and then when they got back into the tunnel, he got it back. But no, he's completely normal. There is a part, though, where they come out of the tunnel at the top of, like, a cliff, and she, like, gets out to go find her grandpa and lady or whatever, and Thomas is just teetering on this cliff, and then he just, whoop, and just goes barreling down this cliff.
Yeah.
And then shoots into a second secret tunnel somewhere. And they never explain it. He just disappears into some fucking tunnel.
Thomas just fucks off.
He's gone, yeah. And then all of a sudden he's back again with a lady, and they meet up in the tunnel, and I was like, where the fuck did he go?
Fent boy.
Fent boy. He went to the Fent tunnels again.
He went to the fucking Fent tunnel. He's like, oh, it's wearing off. Gotta go get more.
And I gotta say, I do hate, so the character in it, Diesel, who had the big claw thing.
Diesel.
Watching it again, I had like an unrivaled anger in me. The dude was just a dick for no reason.
Oh yeah.
No reason at all. It fucking pissed me off. I was so upset. And then I also forgot that there was the character who's like a more boxcar looking guy, Toby. Forgot about Toby.
Oh my god.
Yeah, completely forgot about him. And he's got like I think it's like an Irish or a Scottish accent or something like that. But yeah, Toby.
I found it really funny that, well, there goes my train of thought. Literally. You know, I really did have something right there.
Oh, fuck.
And it's gone. And like as soon as I got the spotlight. It's like, woo. Okay, go on.
And it wasn't as magical as it was as a kid, but it holds up. I still fucking love that. I would watch it again. It's so good. And I really got to say in this moment that I think it's hilarious that we were two adult men on a podcast talking about
I like trains.
about Thomas and how much we fucking hate some of these dudes.
Yeah. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. Harold, the helicopter. I found it funny that we were talking about him, and then we found out Mr. Krabs' middle name was fucking Harold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of thought you would think I was joking, but no, his legal name's Eugene Harold Krabs.
Part of me was like, he either made that up and it seriously fits, or that's actually his name.
Yeah, no, that's his fucking name.
That's funny.
Should we? Oh, God. Should we read out some of our texts?
Yeah, I wanted to get to that, but I first wanted to mention...
No!
After last week when I was talking about Damien's
Aftershave.
party and how I went to Parker, found out the wedding and everything, I had the wedding coming up. And I went to the wedding, and so the night that I talked to him about this, remember we were talking about how I was like, what colors should I wear and all that? And he was like, it's coral. And I was like, I got pink. He said, that would work. That's fine. So I'm wearing my pink tie, waiting for everyone to show up. I got there like a little bit earlier than Brighton and Brittany. So we all gather in the parking lot.
Naturally.
We go out to the little, it was the cutest venue, and there were so many animals.
Where was it?
It was in... I actually don't remember. I was going to say Far West, but it's like not that. So
West Haven?
West Haven, yes.
Okay.
And
I used to get those two mixed up all the fucking time.
it had a big pond and a river with a cute bridge. There were turtles and ducks and chickens and goats. And
Did you kick one?
No.
Not the goats, the duck.
No.
Damn it. Ducks are
But
dicks.
I did make a joke about how badly in my life I want to punt a duck or a goose.
Oh, if it's on site with a fucking goose. Those motherfuckers are
I just feel like
vicious.
it'd be so satisfying.
Just
Just to fucking punt one. But Emily, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
I meant that.
Well, and
This just reminded me of the video. We don't do that.
We don't do-
You don't
You-
do. I
I
do
do.
that.
and we got over there, and there were not nearly enough chairs at all.
Figures, yeah.
And so we were all standing around. I whipped out my boondoggle, dude. I was just going to town. I was hitting a boondoggle. I was fucking going. Everybody that was in the circle at one point noticed at one point in the night at some point, and we're just like, is that a boondoggle? Yeah. And they're like, I haven't seen one of those since junior high or something.
Carson's the old man sitting by the river.
Yeah.
Like,
Knitting.
yeah.
But I've got a boondoggle.
Carson's just always down yonder on the Chattahoochee in his mind. You know?
On a rocking chair.
Yeah, just
Um,
boondoggling, listening to Denzel Curry or some shit.
Keep on walking, ain't no stopping in this dirty, filthy, rotten, nasty little world we call our home.
Damn.
And so I'm looking around, and here's where there were some missing details that night. I was talking to Parker. Everyone is wearing jeans. I am in dress pants. Almost everyone's got boots on. I am in dress shoes.
Yeah.
Nobody has a tie except for the groom's people.
I would have just taken it off and put it around my belt.
I took it off and put it in my pocket because I stood there and I was next to Brittany and I was like, I'm the only one wearing a tie. And Brittany was like, yeah, I talked to Parker the other night and he said that it's Brighton should just wear his jeans, dress shirt, no tie. And I was like, are you fucking with me? When I talked to him, he said,
So did he lose your Snapchat as well?
I was like, damn it. And so I sat there and I was slowly taking off my tie and putting it in my pocket. And then we stood in the sun for forever. There was no shade.
Ew.
And at one point, I knew my mom affected me because I go, nobody out here is wearing sunscreen. And I was like, oh, why did I say that?
Oh, I've been having moments like that where I'll say some real adult shit. And I'm like, who do I think the fuck I am? Like, It's like I hit my head on a door frame 20 minutes ago, and I'm trying to act adult.
And then it got to a point where some guy saw all of us standing because we went to go find a seat. And there was obviously none. And so we were standing kind of just in the back, and some guy walks over and there's like this little tiny silo, opens the door, and he pulls out a chair, and he goes, guys, there's chairs in here. He's like, I don't know. I just was told that there's some in there, so if you guys need some chairs, you probably could just go in there and grab them. So we were like, oh, sweet. So we go in there. I'm the first in, and then I look to my right, and I go, yeah, line it up. And then we all just trained these all out of the fucking silo.
Fuck yeah.
It was just like boom, boom, boom down the line, and we just got them all. We set it up enough for.
Imagine you go in there, he closes the door behind you.
There's chairs in there.
Oh no!
Let me out.
It'll be like the video when I put you in the fridge.
Yep. And so we just fucking got them all out there, and we got enough for the rest of the family that was standing around and all of us to sit down.
Nice.
We go over, we sit down, ceremony starts, and I already saw Parker. Like, I had talked to him, gave him a hug and everything, and I told him he looked handsome. And
That was so cute the way you said that.
and he goes over across the bridge, and his mom is walking him to the altar now. And also very cute, Allie's Allie's brother is who married them.
Oh,
Yeah.
the officiator?
Yes. And so it was so adorable. As soon as Parker came walking over that bridge with his mom and the music was playing, I immediately started crying.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because everyone in the parking lot was like, oh, I'm worried I'm going to cry. And then Trevor was like, I ain't want to look weak in front of you guys, and was like acting like they were all tough. And I'm like, I'm done. I'm going to cry. Like, fuck you guys. I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
And but then I was like, I'll probably hold it together until they actually get married, or like when they everything, or when they see each other. But as soon as Parker came walking over the fucking bridge with his mom, I was like, oh fuck, here come the waterworks. And he got down there, and then all of the bridesmaids and groomsmen all came in. And then when Allie came over it, she was like full tears, like she was crying hard just walking she wasn't even near us yet, she was crying, and I was like, stop. Oh, it was so good. You guys love each other so much. I can't stand it. And
Stop it.
Oh my god, I was in full tears. And then when they kissed and everything, more tears. And as they were walking across the bridge together, I took my glasses off. We were all standing. I took my glasses off, and I was like wiping the tears away. And I can hear from behind me, because we're facing away, but all of the girlfriends, I don't know why they did this, sat in front of all the dudes. So all the dudes were in one line, all the girlfriends were in one line. And so when we stood up, we're facing away from the altar now, watching them walk away. And so the girls are behind us. And I'm wiping tears. And all of a sudden you just hear, oh, look at Carson. And I go, no, shut up. Don't look at me. Stop. Don't say anything. I was crying so much.
So hard, so much. Just like, never mind.
I was just fucking crying.
Dude,
out
I
of
was
my
just
eyes,
cool.
dude.
I was just fucking tearing up and shit. Man, we're autistic. I got a haircut.
I'm about to get a haircut.
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah, this is Emily's gonna come over and cut my hair today, so
I also secretly paid her to cut off his balls and ship them to me.
yeah.
Pretend like you didn't hear that. It's supposed to be a surprise.
Shout out Alexis.
Shout out Alexis. Should we read our texts?
Well, I wasn't done with the wedding.
Yes, you are.
I cried a lot. We got into the reception area, and they personally asked me to take their send-off photos, which was really fun. And we're in there. Everyone's kind of like finding a place to sit down, and all of our friends were like, get a table. So we all swarmed to a table and sat down. And there was still...
We swammed.
There were not even nearly enough tables and chairs in there at all. And so I, being the gentleman that I am, was like, okay, I'll stand, let all the women sit down. Half the dudes came in and was just like, ugh, sat down in the chairs. And I was like, your girlfriends are just going to stand? What the fuck is wrong with you
They're
guys?
wearing high heels.
And
Let them sit.
I think eventually they found the space, and maybe some people stood up or whatever. And then I found out was an open bar.
Oh.
Free drinks.
Oh.
So
You're just like, all right, just pour it.
just keep going. Just after I finish this, like, just have one ready because I'm just gonna down these.
Like, I'm not going to walk away from the table at this point.
And so I had, I think, two beers, 2 Coors Lights. Then they had this stuff called rum punch. That is probably the best drink I've ever had in my entire life ever.
Yeah.
And nothing will ever top it because it's the best thing ever.
I get a rum punch whenever I go to Texas Roadhouse. It's
And
fantastic.
I have yet to try one elsewhere. I saw that they had one at Olive Garden last night, but the ingredients didn't seem the same as the ones that Parker and Allie
That one's
had.
good. I've had that one at Olive Garden.
I had the... I don't know. I don't remember.
There was one I had at Olive Garden that was legitimately delicious, and now I can't remember it.
There was a Sicilian sunrise that was fucking bomb.
Yeah?
Then I had the amaretto sour or something like that. It was also pretty bomb.
Amaretto?
Yeah. And it had mint, and it had like a big part of the mint plant, and I just fucking chomped on it.
Nice.
Like, I was just chewing on that fucking shit.
Bartender looks at you like,
What the fuck? So I got the rum punch, and I was downing those thinking that it would fuck me up. Literally nothing at all.
Oh, well, yeah, if there's free drinks, they're going to put roughly 0.01% alcohol in there.
But Brittany got messed up.
That's Brittany.
And so then I went back to the beers, and then me and Brittany had a shot, and then I went and had more beers. I had a lot of alcohol while we were there, and it spanned like the whole thing started at 4, and I got there earlier than that, and then went till like 10 o'clock.
Damn.
So from about 5-ish, I think, till 10, I was drinking so much and having so much fun. We were all talking. I got to take photos of the boys. We have one where we're all standing, like a prom picture, where we're like holding hips and looking off.
As you should.
And it was so cute and so fun to see them do all that. But I'm a little worried about their photos I took for them because it was outside and I had to run out there, and they were like walking past everyone so fast that like trying to snap the photos, they get really blurry, and especially at night when there's low, it takes longer for the shutter to, because it needs to get all the light it can. So there's a lot of very, very, very blurry photos, and I am so worried that they're not going to come out well because it was just bad situational issues, and I didn't have the right settings or something. It was I'm a little worried, but
I feel like it'll be okay.
I'm hoping it'll be all right.
It's gonna be okay, Carson.
But that was the wedding. So now we can get into our messages, our sacred texts again.
These, they're just as unhinged as you remember.
Yes.
Where do we want to start? Okay, you want to start with porta potty?
Oh yeah, because that's a separate conversation.
Yeah.
So they're doing construction on this school near my house, and I took a video because there's a porta potty on the roof facing the neighborhoods, and
like the porta potty looks like it's trying to be Batman.
Yeah, it's like brooding over the side of the building, and it is so funny.
Take one step too far getting out of that thing.
Yeah, you take a shit, stand up, walk out, and you're just all of a sudden on the ground below
falling.
you. Yeah, with your pants still on your ankles, toilet paper stuck to your butt.
Do you leave porta potties with your pants down?
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
I walk out of porta potties just straight up cock balls out.
Just straight up jorking it.
Cock balls, crack, and butthole out.
And by it, I mean my
penis.
The way we both just looked at our phones. Okay. But yeah. So I slid up on his story and I said, you could literally go take a shit on top of the school in total privacy, nonetheless. And then I sent something, and then I just spelt so much shit wrong. So I said, I spelt something in my joke wrong, so I'll just put it back in the drafts.
I said, your joke has been drafted?
Is that a tower up ahead?
2, I think.
Not for long.
Why, are they building a 3rd?
Why the fuck did they make it on top of the other ones? Oh my fucking god. They're making a building, Peanits.
They built a scheme. A triangular one.
The Barracuda Triangle.
Fuck.
Why do I hear Freebird?
Because I left the cage open again.
Yeah, none of that makes any fucking sense whatsoever, but it did to us.
All right.
Motherfucker, this I hope you know, like, I took my fucking watch off because of you. And this.
I thought that to previous episodes ago, you were like, you're the reason why I've got my notifications muted. So when I do this, I always assume that it's muted
It was on vibrate.
until you said that.
Yeah.
So,
This time it was on vibrate, and my watch was just going, "Ah!"
but like I said, comedic spacing. All right.
Fuck you. When you said that, I got so mad. I was like, damn it, that's good.
So I was just, I believe this is the same situation as always, where I'm just cleaning like just restrooms or something, and
Not at work, just random ones out in public.
Yeah, just out randomly. I'll be like, ew, bathroom, gross. I'll clean it.
That could be a skit.
And that's a really good premise.
It kind of
Actually, we got to
Ew.
put that in the drafts.
Ew, bathroom. Starts mopping.
And so I was minding my business, and then just this one name got stuck in my head. So before I was just gonna send it to Cade as just the name, and it was gonna be like a character name that I could use in the future. But as I held my phone, I was like,
Oh, there's something here.
yeah, I was like, I could do something else here. So I thought for probably about half a second,
I figured.
and then said, out here in the shit.
These pauses, by the way, they're separate fucking messages.
Yeah, I've spaced them, so I sent it, like they're all spaced out separately.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I go, out here in the shit. Names don't matter. But I tell you what, new guy, you can call me Buck Trench. Buck Trench the movie, based on a true story.
You forgot the ... that you put. Fuck.
A loud boom fades out, and I say, think they'll buy it?
I just said, my brother in Christ, my boss just asked who was calling me. My phone literally just had a seizure, and the only thing they're not buying is the true story part. But they already signed a 3-movie deal. Did your agent not tell you?
No remorse, I'll do it every time. Comedic, spacing.
The fucker.
No, they didn't tell me how much for the deal because the true story is kind of my big selling point.
Oh. I know. And they said they aren't putting that tag on it. They said something about a background check failure.
It has actual footage from the series of events verified by the state of Georgia.
Well, there's your problem. No one likes Georgia. Should have gone for Wisconsin.
Georgia is where it happened. It's recognized by the National Historian Society and the National Rifle Association. Wait. Who are you? Do you even work for Warner Bros?
Oh, we seem to have a misunderstanding here. I work for Warmer Bros. We do gay porn. Is that not what this script is? Wait. Why were you naked for the interview then?
Oh, I see. Well, sir, someone once told me, if you're feeling nervous, just get naked and imagine everyone else is going crazy over your honkin' hog roaster.
God fucking damn it, why do I always get the virus? Well, you see, sir, this is what began our misunderstanding. Only thing this guy misunderstands is the fact he thinks 2 inches is honkin'. I believe I'll have to rescind the earlier job offer. It seems you are not the right fit for our company. Bro couldn't fit in anything. Also, you forgot your helmet on the lamp you thought was a coat rack.
Good news! I got an appointment with Sony. Turns out they want to start production ASAP, and obviously Sony makes amazing movies like Morbius and Madam Web and so on, so I shouldn't have anything to worry about when it comes to making a good quality film. Oh, and you can keep that. It wasn't a helmet. It was a popcorn bowl from this morning. I like to fill it with popcorn and then dump it out. That disgusting shit. And then wear it on my head because it smells tremendously.
Oh, buddy, even I'll tell you, you're in great hands. This message is not sponsored by Allstate. And thank you, but I'd rather you come get your helmet. I don't need Tism sweat seasoning on my popcorn.
Well, this message isn't sponsored by Wales.
I laughed really fucking hard at that, by the way.
If you keep it and rub it with your forehead while you touch your nipples, a little creature appears and insults you and gives you a beer and a cigarette and an old warm beer.
You can just tell me you want to come over, you know.
But you have to rub the bowl with your forehead while you touch your nipples or it won't work.
Carson, I will not rub the fucking bowl. Just come inside, it's starting to rain.
Not till you rub the bowl and tell me I'm a smart boy.
I'm closing the fucking door.
I'll just stand at your window with my dick and balls pushed up against it so it looks like Squidward looking into your house.
Promise?
Always. Light piano music plays as he smiles, looks down at his pants on the rain-soaked pavement, and walks over to the faint light coming from the window. Fade to black. The end. Based on a true story. The movie was about Buck Trench trying to make a fucking movie.
In asterisk, pulls dick like lamp cord.
Yeah, end credit scene is you reading a book by a lamp with a slow zoom out. And you pull the dick like a lamp cord, and it turns off, but as slow zoom continues, lightning flashes outside, and you see me basically planking with my dick in the lamp.
Yeah, I really just wanted to derail what you were saying. So I was like, I'm going to pull his dick. There was some shit after that,
There was
too.
some shit. I
we
can't
didn't
remember
save it.
saving it, yeah, because
Yeah.
there was another thing that you added, and I was like, that's going to be in the uncut version or the director's version or something
Yeah.
like that.
Just you tripping and getting your dick stuck in the earth.
Yeah.
That one.
I'm glad that when I said the uncut version, you didn't go for a circumcision joke.
Well, you didn't say uncut in the text. It was director's cut and Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah.
If you would have
Well,
said uncut.
I thought I brought up uncut, but it might be because I didn't want that joke so bad that I
yeah.
avoided
Oh,
saying
it would have been there
uncut.
so fast. I would have mentioned one of our friends. Yeah, that was fucking Eugene Harold fucking Krabs, baby. Yeah, that's about it.
Yep. So
What a shit show.
that was and Buck Trench is going to be a movie. We're going to make it when we hit 201 subscribers.
Honestly, I'm thinking like a 203. Just to piss them off.
just to be that's fair.
Because they would all want 202, because, that makes sense. But 203 just makes them mad.
Yeah. Let's do that then. So subscribe.
Damn.
Subscribe if you guys want us to make Buck Trench the movie.
Subscribe if you want our camera to stop cutting us off.
Yeah, so we can afford to get a better camera.
Fucking please.
Spider gun.
I had one last topic I wanted to bring up, and it was the concert that I went to. Since I've got the Twilight concert series, the season pass. So after the wedding, I got home and I was like, was missing Emily a little bit. I mean, I think I saw her like the day before or something.
That's way too long.
But I was thinking that, like, because my week is going to be so busy, I would rather be able to find a way to spend time with her now before the busy week happens, And I didn't even know if I'd be able to see her this week at all. And I was like, I got to figure out something I can do. And I think I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be a little self-aware here. I think deep down in my head, I want to spend a lot of time with her, like, weekly, because I don't want 1 week to go by and she'd be like, you know what, it's been a week and I think I'm pretty good without this guy.
That's how guy brain works. It's like, if I give him 6.5 days, I'm fine. But as soon as it hits 7,
fuck. Anything after 7 days, they literally do not care. They would shoot me in the back of the head and just be okay with it.
Why do you think I was so okay with her, like, my girlfriend moving in so soon? I'm like, oh, thank God. Like,
and so that night I texted her and I was like, hey, I know this is like last second, but if I bought you a ticket to the concert, would you want to come with us? And I was like, it'd just be me and you. My mom has a season pass ticket too, so if she doesn't have anyone, she'll just hang out with us at some point too. So if you're down, just let me know. And I sent it with like some connotation of that she was going to wake up the next morning and read it. And so I was like, tomorrow, and in parentheses, I was like, today for you, or something like that. And then, like, 10 minutes later, she goes, excuse you, I'm awake.
Damn.
And I was like, what? It's midnight, how? Or it was right before midnight. And she was like, yeah, that sounds like a fun idea. So I bought the ticket. It was like $15.
Nice.
Then texted Brighton and Brittany, and I was like, you guys should, I talked to him about it earlier, but I was like, you guys should come. You might be able to meet Emily if she's going.
I kind of have to pee.
What?
Kind of have to pee. Do you have like a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I might actually pause it because I wanted this. There's a big part of this I wanted to tell you.
I pissed so hard at turning the camera off.
Anyway, so I get the ticket. I tell Brighton and Brittany. Brittany's just like, it just depends on how we feel after work tomorrow. Blah blah blah. I go pick her up. We go get Dutch Bros.
Fucking love Dutch Bros.
And I'm trying to think of the timeline here. Then we go to 25th Street, park, go get in line, and we are just hanging out.
Hanging around.
They finally let us get in. I go get the ID check, go get a beer, and they just implemented this new thing where you can only have one beer per person now. Insane.
So you don't want money?
Right. That's what I was thinking. But here's the funny thing. One beer per person, but there are 4 stations to get beer, evenly spread out throughout the venue.
So you could get one and be like, hold this.
Well, and so I bought one, and then I don't know how Emily feels about me drinking.
Does she not?
No, she's not 21 yet. She's 20.
Oh.
So, and I didn't want
same
her to
situation
feel.
I was in with my girlfriend.
Yeah. And I didn't want her to feel uncomfortable that I was drinking and then driving us back, even though it was going to be hours later. I just didn't want it. So I was like, I could probably actually go get another one from over there. And then we went and just found some spot in the bleachers to sit down. And
That photo was cute as fuck.
so cute.
I've been waiting to note it. There's a lot going on in the background.
Oh
of
my
that
God!
photo.
Can we talk about
the 2 ladies' faces?
and Moses splitting the Red Sea in the pink shirt?
Yeah, there's so much happening in that photo. I'm like, oh, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I started looking through it like I was looking for fucking Waldo. Like,
It was like a Renaissance painting where there's just a lot of stuff happening.
like a main point and then just so much
Yes.
shit. Please put that through a Renaissance filter.
Oh, yes.
That would be so good.
So we go find this spot in the bleachers. We're hanging out, just enjoying the time. I was showing her the wedding photos and just some of the other photos I've taken. Mom shows up. We're hanging out, and Mom sits down for like a minute. And I think she said she needed to she went to go get water or something.
Water.
And she was like, "Do you guys need anything?" And I was like, "A beer." And then she goes, "You want a beer? What do you want?" And I was like, "No, I don't need a beer. I'm fine." And then she was like, "Oh, do you need a water?" And looks at Emily, and Emily's like, "I'm okay. I still got this one." And she's like, "Carson, I'm gonna buy you a beer," and walks off. And I was like, "Okay, I guess I'm gonna get a beer."
So I can only say no so many times.
So she came back, and she also bought Emily a water anyway. So
I mean, figured. Your mom's nice.
And so we sat and talked a little bit, and I think we stood up for it was like the second opener or something like that. And my mom noticed how short she is compared to me.
How
She
short
couldn't
is
hold
she?
it in. She's about like 5'1".
Damn.
Yeah. And
Yeah, Lizzie's like 5'7", almost 5'8", so it's all right.
My mom's almost my height, and she always complains about not finding guys that are tall and all this kind of stuff. So when she noticed how short Emily was to me, my mom could not help but be like, "Oh my gosh, you're so short." But
Mom!
it was in a nicer way.
Okay.
But she was like, "I'm so jealous. Like, that's not fair. I've always wanted someone taller and all this stuff." And they had a cute little back and forth with each other. And then
I love that.
finally, Brighton and Brittany and Ethan showed up.
Oh.
And they all got to meet and say hi and everything. Oh, I skipped over the whole part that I wanted to tell you about.
Still haven't been able to meet her.
Skipped over the whole thing.
What thing?
So,
Oh, God.
this was before they
See,
all showed up.
Lizzie said this whenever you or I start a story with it's about to be a fucking killer.
Yeah. And this is, yeah. So, I am sitting there. It's just me, Emily, and my mom. So Emily's on the left side of me. My mom's on the right side of me. We're sitting on the bleachers. We're just kind of doing our thing. And I keep looking over to like the entrance, which is to my left, to see if Brighton, Brittany, and Ethan are going to walk in at some point. So I keep looking over, just checking every once in a while. And I look over, and my ex's like best friend is walking towards us. And I go, and so I lean over to Emily and I go, my ex's best friend is like right over there. And she goes, "Where? Who is it?" And I went to like point it out. And then as they were getting closer, I go, my ex is right there. And so I go, my ex is literally, she's like, who, where? And I was like right in front of us. And as they're walking by, and I'm telling this to Emily, and I was like, and then all of a sudden I hear Mom go, yes! And she goes, oh my God, Carson. And I go, I know, I was just telling Emily. And then she goes, I just like choked on my gum as soon as I saw that. And I was like, you don't understand the comedic timing you had while I was
so
just
good.
telling her. And you just chimed in with that. It was so funny to me because it was just a perfect, like, that's my ex. I can't believe, oh my God, she's right there. This is like the first time since we broke up that we've seen each other in public. And it's just,
the recent one.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then my mom had seen her at the gym a couple times, and she saw her with her boyfriend or whatever. And my mom was like, he's a total gomer. He's a total, like, fuck that guy. And I was like, thanks, Mom, for the support. But it doesn't matter. And then when
You're a lot hotter. Like, if I was to fuck a dude, you'd be him.
And when they walked past, and they weren't looking at us, and I was like, that one. Emily goes, I know her.
No fucking way!
And I go, no! How? And she goes, she went to school with us, right? And I go, yeah. And she goes, that's all. I think just in passing.
Oh my God, don't
Yeah.
scare.
I was like, fuck, Jesus. And
oh my God, that could have been bad.
and so we sat there, and then I was looking at the guy she was with, and I was just kind of like, I had just had this like little interesting look because he's like a little more cowboyish. And right as she had dumped me, she kind of started to go into this like rodeo rootin' tootin' phase.
All white women do.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
especially in this area, they're like,
Mhm.
I'm not in high school anymore. I got no personality.
I have literally no culture in my life.
What do I do other than be in high school?
But I was looking at him, and I didn't see like I didn't see his face or anything, but I was looking at him, and I'm like, I mean, I get it. He was tall. I couldn't tell if he had big muscles or not, but like he just seemed like a
Just
normal
run of the mill Fremont kid.
yeah,
huh?
actually,
Yeah.
And but like if you dialed down the country just a little bit, like you could tell. And my mom leans over and she goes, "See, I told you, he's a total fucking gomer." And I was like, I don't even know what that fucking means, Mom.
Yeah,
I don't know
what
what
does
that
that
means.
I thought you were about to say gooner. It's like, this guy goons?
My mom's like, look at him, he goons.
That guy's a fucking gooner. If my mom looked me in the eyes and said that guy's a gooner, I think I'd kill myself. I'd have to at that point.
And it was the weirdest thing. And then like for a while, I was kind of like, God, that's so awkward. And then I explained to Emily, I was like, I hope you know, like, it's only weird because I was with her when I was fat, jobless, no car. I was a piece of shit. I was not the best person at all in that relationship. And it seemed like near the end of it, we were both holding on because we were kind of ignoring a lot of the issues. And, so when I explained that to her, I was like, that's why it's like, so it's a little bit like tense on our side is because the way that things happen, it was just, I tried to explain it to her best I could. But then as the night went on, I was worried that like, as I was walking to the bathroom or going to get a beer or something like that, that like just boom, like right in my face at some point.
Yeah.
And then we went to the after party and I was talking to Brighton. I dropped Emily off, went back to the after party. I was talking to Brighton and Brittany about it, and I was like, I can't believe she was there. That is so funny to me. And then Brittany was like, well, how do you feel about it? And I was like, great. The first time I see her in public and I'm with the coolest person I've ever met in my whole life.
Fuck yeah.
And my mother. Are you kidding me?
Don't let Mom watch this. Don't let Mom watch
The
this
two
one.
coolest people I've ever met in my
There
life.
you go. See, Mom can watch this one.
The only two women in my life that are literally the coolest people I've ever met, ever.
Hey, what about my mom?
Oh, yeah. She's in there, too.
Okay, yeah.
Fuck, there's a lot of people that get on that
There's
list.
a lot of people. Because if they're not, they're going to fucking shoot us.
Right.
Women. And by it, I mean my peanuts.
On
it.
So it was a very awkward instance, but I was like, at the end of the day, I was kind of like, that was just a great timing thing because.
Yeah, you're a better man than I. I mean dogged my ex in public when I saw her.
You see her in public and you're
That bitch gave me trauma. And so I made sure she knew I still don't like that bitch.
Yeah.
This is like last year. This is at the mall or some shit. Yeah, Layton Mall. It was real funny.
I see the only hang-ups I have about my ex at all is that and it's personal on my end, and it's because I didn't get to prove that, like, I am way cooler than that guy you're dating, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You got, like, the beta shit version of who I turned out to be. Fuck you.
Imagine, like, one of my first girlfriends in high school. Like, I think you know who I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah, the person she dated and then married after me. There was not a single person I had talked to that has seen his face and didn't say Sid the Sloth.
I can't picture his face right now.
Think of Sid the Sloth. You got it. You know what he looks like. And I had everyone tell me, you're good. And I'm like, it's all I needed to know. And then I heard multiple times, apparently, throughout them dating and their marriage, she still had, like, pictures of me and her on her phone. Mm-hmm. And he got fucking pissed. He hated me. And I did not know his name.
Is this the one that they're divorced now, right?
Yes.
And she remarried?
Is she? Nah. Is she?
Or is she
remarried?
or is she just with another person?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. It was really funny for me. It's like, man, I am in this dude's brain.
I really can't even picture him. That's so funny.
You don't have to. It's all right.
Well, now I want to, like, I just, in my own head, I want to know how close he looked like Sid the Sloth.
It's really fucking close, man. Like, the amount his teeth stick out of his fucking face.
Oh. It's okay.
Yeah.
I have Will Ferrell bottom teeth.
That's fine. Yeah. Everyone would tell me how much he hated me, and I'm like, I don't know who this guy is.
Ugh.
It was so weird. And then after they divorced, she added me back, and we talked about it, and it was hilarious.
I think I would have two emotions about that. A, being like, dude, I don't even know this guy, and he hates me.
It was honestly so great for me.
Yeah, I'd be like, this is hilarious.
I loved
And then the
it.
other part of me, just because I'm a little wiener, I would be like, well, I should talk to him and to figure it out.
Oh, no, I relished in the fact that he hated me. I'm like, how can you just be
hot dog? You relished in the fact that he
Fuck
hated
yeah.
you.
Like,
Must have been a different situation.
You can shut the fuck up.
Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up.
Shut the fuck up!
All right, I'm done.
Shut the fuck up!
Holy fuck.
Carson, those are good jokes.
Carson, dude, you gotta do stand-up comedy.
You gotta do
I know,
stand-up,
I will.
bro.
I will.
You gotta. That was gold.
Oh.
No, but that really did feed my ego for a good few years,
Good.
and I do relish in that bond.
I really hope that the camera got some of that so I can still clip it.
I don't think it got me pointing the knife at you,
Probably not.
but now they know I did.
Panic, and then I was like, oh, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
I'm a cool dude.
I'm kind of a nasty dude. I like it when a girl sucks on my tits. I'm kind of a nasty dude. I like it when a girl sucks on my tits. I'm kind of a nasty dude.
So that's what I felt.
That's
My tinnitus was like, block it.
from a show that I like to watch and their podcast. Kind of a nasty dude. Nasty. Ain't nobody gonna match my freak. You know?
I don't think I do now. Can you do it one more time?
Yeah. Never. What? Never was.
Yeah! Let's go. We're back, baby. We're back. Anyways, that's gonna do it for the.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm done. Yeah, I think I got everything I wanted to talk about. Oh shit.
Actually, I am going to Kevin James tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
Yep. And then I think we already kind of talked about
you're gonna tell me how it is, and by it I mean
my peanuts. Yeah.
I think that's a good close. Make sure to remember to
hold
like,
on.
subscribe, comment on the episode,
Hold on.
and then don't forget to.
Hold on. I am having my annual barbecue on July 20th, Saturday, July 20th this year.
That's the day. Can you bleep that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carson. The future Carson, that is.
So that's the annual barbecue is going to be July 20th.
If that was a derail.
And I've got a lot of people. Actually, I talked to Caleb.
Your brother?
No, the one that we want to have on the podcast at some point.
Oh.
And because I saw him at the bar, and he was like, I want to hang out with you guys more. I do a lot of just working at home stuff. So if you guys do it, like, you should let me know. And I was like, big ass barbecue. So he's down to come.
That'd be sick.
Jackson, your buddy, he's down. So I'm hoping we're
sure
gonna get.
You already knew I planned on it.
I was just hoping,
I planned on it.
and then it was just like Brighton and Brittany. I already knew they wanted to go, and
I don't miss the July 20th barbecue. Okay.
It's supposed to be the 24th, but that's like
It's a Tuesday. Isn't
Tuesday
it?
or no, Wednesday.
That's a Wednesday.
Yeah.
We do math. Just kidding.
So and then I think the weekend after that I could have done, but I'm doing a trip to go somewhere. I think I can't remember.
Oh.
My family's doing something. I'm doing something. With them.
They're doing something.
I let them figure out the details, and then I'm like, "Where are we going?"
I hope you know. I just realized I'm gonna have to skip my family's Bear Lake thing. I'm okay with that. 'Cause yeah, they're doing it the 19th through like the 22nd.
I'm currently missing that camping cul-de-sac right now.
Yeah.
Very sad.
I was wondering why you were in the garage.
Yeah. She's gone till Monday, so
Yeah, I just thought about that. I'm still going to your barbecue instead.
good. As you should. It'll be so fun.
It will be.
Everybody, and the grass is actually nice out there, except the
Yeah.
only issue is that the neighbor cut down the big trees that were our shade.
Damn it!
So I think I'm going to tell everyone, like, you can show up anytime after, like, 6 o'clock, but I'm going to start at 5 and inside the
Yeah.
house drinking beers.
Oh, yeah.
So, but, yeah, I'm probably going to have it, like, 6 or 7 or something like that. But, yeah, I wanted to say that. I wanted to say thank you for listening to Better Days to the 3 people that listened to it. And I think we have one of those in the garage.
Do you really?
Yeah, it goes in our table.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. This wouldn't be a bad idea.
I also wanted to get one of those like gazebo ones.
Yeah, the gazebo ones are sick. They're just expensive.
Right.
'Cause yeah. Look at that fucking thing.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna shop on Amazon for a minute. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for listening to Better Days. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. The episode with Brighton and Ethan, the last one that came out with them, is at 100 views. It's our second highest, or our highest watched one, compared to our very first episode, is with those two. How fucking stupid is that?
No, I'm not gonna say I fucking hate you guys, but I'm sure not happy. What the fuck?
Yeah. And then the next one after that is ours. We're actually getting, I think we're up to like 57 with that one or something. Like, we're up there, but we're still not at that one. So.
Do you guys hate me?
Do you guys hate us?
Well, it's not us. It's me. I was the only one missing.
Okay, but every time I'm on it, it doesn't make a difference.
Well, I mean, you can't not be on it.
Well, I'm like the couch. I'm permanent.
Yeah, we do it in your room.
I have to be here. So then it was just because they showed up. It had nothing to do with me being here.
Yes, it does.
It just they showed up, and then the first episode tanked, and then the second one, they got a redo. The first one is shit, and then the second one just fucking went through the roof.
Hey, we'll take it.
We'll take it. We'll take the numbers.
And by it, I mean
My peanuts.
Thanks for watching, guys.
You smacked that like you were smacking my butt.
Well, that's how I smack your butt. Obviously. Now, if you want to know how to slap ass like a true gentleman,